Premier Heating and Air has a solution for replacing that old AC system. Premier is now offering 0% interest on all new AC systems for a full 60 months. No interest for 5 full years. Discover the Premier difference today and get 0% interest for 60 months on a new AC system with approved credit. Offer expires 8/31/24. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com. Call 478-300-2633. With approved credit, offer expires 8/31/2024. Premier, a locally owned and operated company.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a little special guest for you today. I got Payton Cliatt. Payton, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jake. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Payton has been bold enough because at our church, we were told to write our testimony down. And so something I was thinking about doing was having a testimonial of the week, or having somebody come in here, give their testimony, give a little spiel. And luckily enough, Payton Cliatt has been bold enough to step into the front lines, and he's about to get it down. But before we get started on that, Payton, first off, we'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Payton, and I was born and raised here in Dublin, Georgia. And some things I like to do is hunt, fish, and go to the gym and hang out with the Connection College.
I heard that. I love hanging out with Connection College guys. It's great. Mm-hmm. I'd say last night we had a little get together when I had some worship. It was just a great time. But now, of course, I've known Payton for a while. I think we met in our sophomore year of weightlifting in Coach Mack's class.
Yeah.
But now, you said you still lift some. So are you competing in, or are you just lifting for fun?
Yeah. I did a competition last year, and I won that. It was in Statesboro, a little powerlifting competition there. And this year I'm planning on going to the state competition in Atlanta, and hopefully qualifying there and go to nationals. It's in Colorado, so hopefully that goes well.
Nice. So like, what steps are you kind of taking before we start getting into your testimony? What kind of steps are you kind of taking for your weightlifting career? Are you got a coach coaching you through this, or are you just kind of just going on your own as solo?
Well, when the times I'm not on prep or whatever, I just kind of do my own thing, and I know my body, so I can kind of just work on my own time and do what I like. And then within 6 to 3 months, I'll have a coach, and they'll train me up for the competition.
I got you. So now, is all you're doing just weightlifting? You're not doing any other? You're not schooling or going and working right now?
Yeah, I work at Dublin Construction as a welder there.
Nice. What all do you weld out there? Just anything, or?
I mainly weld stainless pipe and anything pipe, like carbon, stainless, stuff like that.
Got you. About to say, it's got to be pretty decent work environment to be there and working with everybody. It's got to be a good group to work with.
Yeah, they're all really good out there.
That's nice. Alrighty, Payton. So, of course, we met back at Connection College when it first, about the second month it got started up. Mm-hmm. So, of course, going there, I saw with my own eyes that you come to Christ. So now tell us your story and how you met Christ.
All right. Yeah, my story kind of begins when I was younger. I attended Grace Baptist, and I went there since I was probably 13 up till senior year of high school. And during that time, it was great. Went on mission trips to North Virginia and helped rebuild a church there, and had good fellowship with good godly men and godly women. And it was just great. I loved the Lord, and I was doing good in life. Wasn't getting in trouble, not drinking, not doing drugs, not going out and partying and stuff. And it was just, had a great start in life. Then 2 months after senior year, I moved to Jacksonville to go to welding school at Tulsa. And I was still doing good for a while, and I was trying to find a church that I wanted to go to, but I didn't know anybody. So, being that young, 18 years old, and moving to Florida, almost 300 miles away from anybody, it's kind of difficult to kind of navigate everything and what you want to do or where you want to go and find people and fellowship. And I I was in Jacksonville and looking for a church and stuff, and didn't really find anything that really interested me. And I started getting in with the wrong crowd and not meeting the right people. And I started going down a dark rabbit hole and drinking and doing a little bit of drugs and stuff, and just not living the life I used to. And you know, I was going to the gym and stuff. I met a lot of great people through the gym, and I was invited to a church called 1122. So I went one time, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't really feel like it was home, or like, yeah, it didn't feel like home. And yeah, that was the only time I went to church in about 2 years. Living in Jacksonville, I didn't have fellowship with God, didn't pray, didn't read my Bible or anything, so I was just kind of lost. And yeah, it was just a really rough time dealing with depression, anxiety, and just going through the motions. I had friends and stuff, but you know, it's a bad crowd. And yeah, that was kind of that. After the welding school, I still lived there for another year, and same thing. Didn't go to church, didn't read my Bible, didn't do any of that. Still hanging out with the same crowd, and yeah, that was just a bad experience in itself. Then 2022, I was done with school. I worked for a little bit down there, moved back to Dublin, Georgia. And I didn't really know where to start. Everybody was either in college, started their own career, so all my friends were kind of dispersed out. And was also still lost. I just had an empty void in me, and I didn't find that for a long time. I couldn't feel it with anything. And I was at the gym one day, and Blake Williamson walked up to me and asked me if I wanted to go to church at Connection one night. It was a Wednesday night, and I debated it for a little while because I haven't done it in so long, and I really don't like talking to new people. It was kind of like or back then I didn't like talking to new people because it's just, I don't know, I'm not good at it. And so I went. I seen some people I went in high school with, and you, Jeremy, and a few other guys, and it was just a great all-around experience. I know just going in there, everybody had a great head on their shoulders and like knew what they were talking about. AJ, Blake, anybody that was leading, like it was just great. Then a few weeks later, the Lord led me to get saved, and He saved me from that dark pit I was in. And that wasn't really the end of it, you know. I thought like getting saved and stuff, everything was just kind of get better, you know. But I was way no. And yeah, it was still a dark road from there, but I didn't really start getting better until I met Jacob Lord at the breakfast we had, and he asked me if I wanted to get discipled by him. I said sure, and even though I didn't really know what it meant or anything, and you know, I went through that, and I just finished last week with him, and that's when my life really started to change, and just having someone that could lead me and had the wisdom that I wish I had, like at this age. Anything I was going through, like if I was drinking, going out and partying, whatever, like he would talk to me about it instead of judging me over it. And that was just the moment that I started changing my life, and I actually started getting right with the Lord. Before I met Jacob, I didn't know what it actually meant to have a relationship with the Lord, and he taught me that. He taught me how to read my Bible. He taught me how to pray, all these things, and that really helped me through this process. Like before, I had depression, anxiety. Just going to work was just, I went in it with a bad mindset, and yeah, the Lord took me from that. I prayed and prayed, and now, like, you're always gonna have episodes like depression, anxiety. It's gonna happen every once in a while, but as long as you stay in the Word and like keep that relationship with Him, that's all you need. Like, that's all you need.
Man, that it took at your heart a little bit. But wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard a great testimony by Payton Cliatt. We're gonna take a quick little break and be right back with you.
Since 1916, Gravely has been designed, engineered, and made right here in the USA. Whether you prefer gas or electric, every Gravely has been forged with the commercial landscaper in mind. So they're not only built to last, but to also keep you riding comfortably from dawn to dusk. So ask yourself, are you ready to graduate to a Gravely? Visit your local Gravely dealer today.
Hey, I'm TJ with Dublin Outdoors and Power Sports, formerly known as Myers Equipment Supply. We're your full-line dealer for Gravely lawnmower sales and service.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Wind Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Wind Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
Okay, so Payton, of course, that is great going and just sitting in His presence and finding the time to where you can just quiet your mind, and instead of speaking to Him, you can allow Him to speak to you and kind of just sit there and just dwell in His presence, just learn what His maybe next steps for you are. Mm-hmm. And going kind of off of next steps, what are your next steps or future plans with your faith?
Yeah, my next steps are going to Heart and Soul. I'll let you, I don't really know everything about it, so I'll let you explain that. And maybe in the near future, discipling someone. I think that would be great. A learning experience for me and them, so yeah.
Nice, dude, that is great. Heart and Soul, it was a great class, and of course discipling someone, that's a course, should be the heartbeat for every Christian, is to be discipled and make disciples, because it does say to make disciples of all nations. Mm-hmm. Not just, hey, make disciples of these 5 different guys of all nations, the whole entire earth. But now, of course, me and Payton go to the same church, Connection Church Dublin, and Heart and Soul is a class for the church. So if you're a new member, you come in and you don't know what the church is about, it's at 11 o'clock service, about every Sunday. It's a 4-week class. So you go in there, it's going to be Randy speaking. He's going to tell you all about Connection Church, what our heart is, God's heart, and he's just going to run you through that. And about the 3rd day, AJ's going to come in there and give you the missions spiel. It is just a great time. If you have a chance to go to Connection Church and you get to experience Heart and Soul and go in there and hear the Word, it is a great experience. I would not pass it up. I want to do it again. I think I may do it again. But going off that, so of course, Payton, I know you've been getting into your Bible more. What are some maybe verses that you like that help you out through your day?
Well, one I like is Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will hold on to my righteous right hand. That's one that stands out to me. And just no matter what time you're going through in life, like he's always with you. He's always there to love, and he always cares about you. No matter how deep in sin you are, no matter how lost you are, he still loves you. And I was in a men's small group with a pastor, Buck. And it's just a group of guys. We get together on Thursdays and meet and with fellowship and read the Word. And one verse that he said those other week, it was Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways know him, and he will make your path straight. That really stood out to me because for a long time I didn't know like what path I wanted to be on, like job-wise. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I still don't know. I kind of want to change up careers still, and but just through prayer and let him speak to you, and he will guide you down the path. Like he'll just help you through anything.
Dude, hey, that is awesome. About to say that is one thing that people have a misconception with is if I go and I say the sinner's prayer, that will make me saved, and then if I get saved, I'm done. I got to do nothing else. I'm done. Well, it comes down to realizing that it's a relationship.
Yeah.
So it's not. I mean, if you get in a relationship right then, or you just go, hey, I'm tired. I'm gonna cheat on you and go do all these other things without you. That's not a very good relationship. But it's coming down to having that time with him and just sitting in his presence, which you have learned and you have just hit out the water, dude. I love it. About to say so. Is there anything you would like to say to somebody that maybe doesn't have Christ in their heart or is just wanting to build the starting steps of a relationship that is hearing this and the Holy Spirit's grabbing at them?
Well, if you're just continuing this walk, or even if you've been in it for most of your life, yeah, you just stay in the Word and give time to him, pray, and no matter how long you're in this, like, this walk is always going to be hard. Like, you're still going to go through trials, you're still going to live in sin, but all he really cares about is you progressing as a Christian and progressing, doing better, and having, like, you want to do better. It's a steady, like, you're going uphill. That's what he wants. If you slack off for a week, a month, whatever, you're going down. Like, that's not what he wants. He wants you to progressively strengthen your bond with him and strengthen, like, your relationship with him. That's all he really wants, and he will live in you. He will surround you with his presence and his all his power. He'll protect you from the devil and all these sins, and you'll just see it go away from your life. Like with the alcohol thing, I was doing that, and like for a long time, yeah, I was just doing that pretty much every day, and I just kept praying over it. I wanted to get out of it, but it was just kind of hard, you know. And with continuous prayer and being in the Word, he just took it out of my life. Like, I don't even really feel the urge to do it like every day or every other day, every week even. Like, it's just gone.
Dude, it's not a matter of us trying to clean ourselves up. It's a matter of allowing him to come in and clean us out from the outside within. Mm-hmm. So, of course, like you said, when you went to Tulsa, you're trying to find a church to get plugged into, and you really couldn't find something. It was a while before you went to church. Let's just say someone is sitting here and they're scared or don't have they're fearful of going back to a church or trying out a new church, mm-hmm. or anything like that. because that was something you were going through, what would you say to them to kind of help them, step them in the right direction about going back into church and actually finding that right one and not being hurt?
So yeah, what I would do is just ask a family member what church they go to or a friend, and try that church out. And if you like it, just stick with it. And that's what I did. Like I'm seeing a group of, or I saw y'all in there, and had great fellowship, and just kept going. And I stuck with Connection because I really enjoyed it, and I seen that it was a great group of young men and women, and yeah, just continue going with that. And it might take you a few tries. Like you might go to a church and be like, oh, they're not really trying to talk to me or ask me how I'm doing or all this stuff, but you will find something. The Lord will lead you to the church He wants you to be at. And yeah.
So, I got a question that's going to kind of hit. Whenever you're sitting in His presence, are you just restricting it to Sundays or Wednesdays? Or are you trying to get in His presence every day?
I try to get in the presence every day. Some days I have a bad day and it's just been a long day, and I'm really tired, so I'll just go home and sleep. But I bring my Bible to work. That's what also really helped me. Instead of trying to put in the time at the end of the day after I worked and went to the gym, there was a very short amount of time, and I'd be really tired. So on my breaks at work, I would read my Bible. And that's where everything really started. It really helped me because I put in that time and had more time to spend with Him. And yeah.
Wow. I just want to get with that the misconception is you only sit in God's presence on Sundays for an hour or on that Wednesday night class. So it's just a matter of getting in His presence every day and refilling that cup. Well,
and that's the relationship He wants. Like,
yes.
He wants to hear from you every day. He wants to speak to you every day. And yeah.
Wow, man, dude, that has been great. I've seen it firsthand what God has just flipped you whole entirely 180, and it's just I've seen you be lit on fire. It brings me a bunch of joy just seeing all my friends just coming to and it's awesome, man. Do you have any last words you'd like to tell anybody about anything?
Yeah, just don't be discouraged. This life's hard. You're going to go through trials. You're going to go through things. Like, I still go through things. Jake, Shirley goes through things. Everybody goes through hard times, bad times, sickness, all kinds of things. And just don't get discouraged. Just be with Him and put time in for Him, and He will take care of you. He'll be with you every step of the way. And yeah, that's about it.
Dude, awesome. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great time here with Payton. Well, I thank y'all all. Y'all have a blessed day.